Hey guys, so it's been a while since I gave an update to my Livescope unit. So during the winter I focused on making it easier to use and making it more durable. So the most obvious thing I changed was I added this pouch to the front here. So this pouch houses the transducer for Livescope and the cables. So if you've seen my other videos, you know that there's a ton of cables to manage, and by having all the cables tucked inside the main compartment, it becomes a little harder to close. So I just solved that by adding a little extension here. It really doesn't add much to the size of it. It sits on the top so it gets out of the way, and it just makes the whole using of this much simpler. That being because if I need to take out the cables, I just take it out like this. I don't need to unwrap it from the handle in there. The cables are like this, and because this is neoprene, it stretches, so easier to store away, and that's basically it. And because it's neoprene, it has like some thickness to it. It adds some durability. So if I'm just moving around and it's just moving around like that, I don't have to worry about things hitting it or this rattling against the main unit. I just felt that this is much easier to do. This pouch here I made for the sizing of the cabling I need. It didn't take too long to make, and it actually makes this whole thing a lot easier to use. So the next change I made was on the screen here. I just added a screen protector. This is basically a pretty generic screen protector. It's not one of those tempered glass ones. You have to get the sheet, and then from the sheet you need to cut the size that you need. I felt the screen protector is a must because on the boat there's just so many things on the boat, other instruments, gear, fishing rods, hooks, that can damage the screen. So I thought it would be a cheap investment to get some peace of mind. The screen itself costs like $10, so you can find it on Amazon or anywhere. So I felt that was a big change. And the next change I made was I put a layer of foam, like rubbery foam, on the bottom here, because what I found was this transducer sits over here, but then it picks up all these micro scratches and stuff like that. And when I'm moving around, it just rattles, and I don't like the rattling just because rattling generally isn't a great thing for electronics. So I'll just take the camera off the stand and kind of show you what I'm talking about. So that's basically it. Just some foam just to protect the transducer from rubbing against the plastic down there. And those are basically all the changes I made. So everything is pretty easy to put away. You just let this sit there, throw all these transducer cables in here, put the screen protector back on, close the lid, and there's just so much more room inside the main compartment. It's just so easy to close this now. There's no tight spots. And then this just lays in the front, connected to the back here with this carabiner, and I'm good to go to the next trip. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I hope some of these enhancements I made to the packaging will give you some ideas for your own units. Thanks again.